Alright guys, today we're gonna do another one on Jack. Okay, so Jack is 33. He's 5'11". He was a lumber. I'm about to say labor. He was a lumber. He worked in this wood company. This mugshot was taken in 1921, so quite a while ago. He's 33 years old, 5'11", works as a lumberer, and was arrested for murder. On November 1921, Jack and some guys were working in the union in this lumber company that he worked with. They stole him and Jack and a group of guys. They stole opium. They went out in the woods and they tried to bury it. And November 7th, him and Ed went to go check on the opium, and when they went to go check it, the opium was already messed with. It wasn't there anymore where they buried it out in the woods. And they started blaming each other, and Ed shot Jack. He was trying to shoot him in the head, but it hit him like right on top of his hat, and Jack got really mad and stuff, and he ripped Ed's gun out of his hand, and he started shooting Ed like crazy. And he buried him in the same place where the opium was buried in before it was like stolen. So there's like a hole, and he buried Ed in there. So then Jack went back to the camp with Ed's car, and he took all of Ed's belongings with him. And the boss was like, what's up? He was like, what's up with this? And he lied to their boss, and he was like, oh, Ed is just going on a trip. He went on a trip, and he told me to get all his stuff out the camp, because there was like little camps around with lumber. There'll be camps around, and they'll stay there for a while and like harvest trees and stuff. And there was like a little camp and stuff. You get the point, right? Yeah. And he told the boss that Ed went on a camping trip, and the boss was like kind of suspicious about it, and he went and notified the police. And this happened around November 7th and November 8th, I think I said. And the sheriff was sick, so they let it slide for a while, thinking that Ed was probably like drunk or something. And on November 28th, the deputy went to go talk to Jack. Alright, and then on November 28th, deputies went to go talk to Jack about, because Ed went missing on that same day when Jack was acting like all weird. And some people said that they saw Ed's gun on Jack in his coat, and then the police went and found Jack, and they pulled, like, they checked him basically, and they pulled out like the gun, and they pat him down, and they found 3 dice. They found like a couple dice on him in his pockets. They found a few things of Ed's belongings, and they found Ed's bank book, and Ed's keys, and a thing to exchange like the names of Ed, to like change the name of the car, the name, like, you know, who it belongs to. Jack was arrested and charged with murder right there and there. Then in trial, apparently Jack was never Jack. Jack was never Jack. His name was John Johnson. He was like faking it. And apparently they said that there was never any opium involved, which I thought that was very interesting, because like but that's all I could find. Like, it didn't say anything else. They just said that there was any opium involved. Jack was sentenced to life in prison. He went to this one prison, and he set the jail 3 times on fire. Like, man. He went to a state prison, and he died in 1924. And apparently he had like lots of burns on his body, and they just thought that was like really interesting, you know. But yeah, that was a while ago. I mean, if you really think about it, it's not like that long ago. But yeah, and they stole 45K worth of opium, apparently, which they said that there was never any opium involved. So I'm just like, man, what? But like, they stole 45K worth of opium and stuff. Yeah, but like, I heard about these camps a lot, and there's just been a lot of crazy stories. And yeah, that's on Jack, man. What can I say?